Hey everyone, how's it going? Carson Adlock here, and welcome to Carson Studios. Today we are going to be reviewing this stabilizer. And it also just happens to be the first video in my mini stabilizer series. It's going to be 3 episodes. So there's this one where I review it, and then the second one is how to balance the stabilizer, and the third one is how to use the stabilizer. So be watching out for those other videos as well. Let's get started with this review. Okay, if you don't know what a stabilizer is, this is a stabilizer. Essentially, what you do is you put your camera up here, some weights down at the bottom, and you get the perfect balance. So like, the exact same amount of weight that is up here needs to be down here. And then you are able to then like bad example. You are able to run around and whatever, and your camera stays balanced because the same amount of weight is there, and it's like counterweight stuff. We talk a lot more about this in our balancing video, so just be watching out for that. I don't want to get too much into what the stabilizer is and how it does. I'm just gonna review the stabilizer, so go check out the balancing video if you want to know more about what a stabilizer is. Alright, so first off, this is Newer. And if you guys don't know, I love Newer products. They do not sponsor me at all. They don't sponsor me, but I love Newer products. They are on the cheaper end, up to expensive end, but I love them so much. Their products are all quality. Even the cheaper end stuff has amazing quality. Of course, their expensive stuff has amazing quality too. But really, really good, and I love their products. So I had to get a stabilizer from them. And this is actually one of our cheaper stabilizers. I was gonna go for one that's $10 more. Then I saw this one and I was like, this one's cheaper. So yeah. So at the bottom of the stabilizer, we don't have anything like releases at all, but we do have the option to place your weights like farther away or closer in, which is really crucial because when your weights are farther away, the bottom is heavier. When they're closer inside, the bottom is not as heavy. They got these nice screws. It does take forever because the screw is huge, so then you're just like flicking it for forever. They have a lot of weights. All of that and that. They have about 6.6 pounds of weight, and this is great to a point, and we're going to get into that and the pros and cons. So they got actually quite a bit of weight. So if you have a heavier camera, like, yeah, you probably don't want to use this for like a red camera, but maybe. But if your camera just happens to be heavier for some reason, not to worry. The bottom of this is adjustable. And the only reason that things are adjustable, the bottoms are adjustable, is that it adds more weight on the bottom, which I don't want at all. But hey, the bottom is adjustable, so. Oh yeah. This is a nice, buttery, smooth movement right here, okay? No noise, no stop, it's just nice and buttery smooth turning right there, which is really what we want. Nice movements right there like that. Amazing. The top of this is pretty great actually. It's nothing crazy complicated, but it's essentially just a bunch of release plates. So like, because when you're balancing it, you balance it like top to bottom and stuff like that as well. Like right and left and front and forward, and you use that by just adjusting the release plates, which is great, except for when I want to take the camera off, then I have to take this off, and then every single time I have to reset the top balance. That gets annoying, but it's fine. So yeah, this one comes off, and that can adjust forward and backwards, and this is the one your camera hooks to. And then this one comes off, and this is just the right to left pressure plate. Man, that is pretty heavy, actually. And yeah, there's basically a rundown of the stabilizer. And this is really hard. I'm realizing that this is hard because I haven't released my how to balance it video yet, or my how to use it, so you guys are probably, what in the world is this guy talking about? I know, this guy's an idiot. Oh yeah, he's a total idiot. I have no idea what he's talking about. Me neither. So yeah, we have stabilizer. Alright, pros and cons. So a pro about this stabilizer, it's buttery smooth. That's what they always say at the film school I go to, is make it buttery smooth. But this has amazing smoothness, like no stopping, and that perfect, amazing movements, and I'm not getting stopped. And so like moving, I can't do that. My camera needs to be on there so it's balancing. But it's very, very, very smooth. Con, I feel like this is meant for heavier cameras. See, what's crazy is that we have the smallest amount of weight on the bottom that we possibly can. And and it's still heavier than my camera. By like 0.2 of a second is how much more we need for it to be perfectly balanced. So it's fine, right? Another pro, it works. I know you may be like, are you serious, Carson? What the? Well, yeah, duh. It works, and that is actually a very good pro, because there is stabilizers out there that they don't work. They don't work. Con, and final con is that it gets heavy, and this is probably a con with any stabilizer like this, because your camera's on top. There's a big metal pole, and you put weights on the bottom to match your camera. So it's your camera times 2 plus more weight. Gonna get a little heavy. So yeah, that one's kind of it's a con, but you're not gonna get around it with any glide cam stabilizer at all. Alright, so for my 5-star review right now, I am giving this stabilizer a 3.5. See, so it's not a terrible stabilizer, but it's also not the greatest stabilizer. I was disappointed in the weight. The weight bugs the heck out of me because I am using the littlest amount of weight that I possibly can on there, and it's still bottom heavy. But now I got all this extra weights that I can use for something, so that's good. I also just don't like that every time I have to rebalance it because of the release plate. But it is fine. It is still a really awesome stabilizer, and I'm so excited to use this on set. It's still like brand new, so I haven't used it on set yet. So I'm really excited to use it. It's gonna be a ton of fun. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you guys want to check out this stabilizer, make sure you check out the link in the description below. So make sure that you guys are watching for those future videos on stabilizers, how to balance it, and then how to work the stabilizer, so that you guys can get the smoothest shots possible. Also a glide cam stabilizer. There is other stabilizers. This is a glide cam stabilizer. Should probably specify that. Thank you guys for watching, and talk to you next time.